button.
Hello, guys. We have Justina as our first guest today.
Hello,
How are you,
50.
Justina?
تمام. Thank God.
David is driving. How do you feel about David driving?
I'm a little scared, to be honest.
You
I
don't
don't
have your
know.
glasses, buddy.
Well, the idea of this
You
being
don't
a
need to
moving
see.
podcast, this scares me a little bit. أنا افتكرت هنبقى في الباركينج lot, right?
No, you have to always drive.
Okay, تمام.
No, we always driving.
It's called drive talk.
Drive talk.
Okay.
But see, we also, included in the podcast, you get a meal.
I get a meal.
Yeah, we're gonna eat together.
Sponsored
Okay.
by Gandhi.
Okay. I left my wallet in my car. Do I need to go back and get my
That's the
wallet?
point of not worrying about it. fam.
Left or right?
Yeah, right. About there, we're gonna U-turn and go out to
There's
Colombia.
only right. Never mind.
But you also gotta pick it. I know
you gotta pick
women
the
are
The food?
indecisive and stuff, but figured that out.
We're also missing our third podcaster, Bubba. He's
Yeah.
dead at home.
تمام.
Bubba texted at like 12.
10. He texted at 10.
At 10,
Lay,
he's
what
like,
did Boba do last night?
but who knows?
He
Okay.
texted at 10. Are we meeting? And I said, bet.
I wanted to ask because
And
he
then he's
flew
not coming.
yesterday. Flew with Munir yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So-
saw his story.
Yeah.
لا خلاص.
Hopefully he's safe.
I hope so too.
He's just sleeping.
He's just sleeping.
That's good. ما عرفتش تخبط عليه ده انتوا حتى جراد.
Yeah.
I thought he was with you.
Yeah.
You texted me, where are you? So I was like, I'm the last one there. I have to go now.
No, but I assumed because he texted saying, David, are you home? I thought they were together.
That's what I thought too.
I want to let you know your ETAs are completely off. Mina can say it on the way here.
Hey,
طيب.
why? I'm too early?
You said no because you said 30 minutes on the way. 22 minutes you were here.
Yeah, I'm usually faster than the time. Yeah, I get it. But I like to be early to things. It's good.
ما كنت بس it made me يعني كنت أنا مشيت برضه.
Yeah,
بس
fair,
معلش.
fair.
It's okay.
My lights are on in the back.
Your door's open?
Maybe
Oh.
something is on, but it's okay. It gives me this.
No, but it doesn't say anything
Halo.
up there.
That's it.
Does it?
Don't question.
Okay.
حاضر ما أقدرش.
Justina, tell us about your life first, and like, who do
حاليا
you think?
يعني؟
Who do you think you are?
Say who you are.
يعني حاليا
Yeah. What do
okay.
you do?
Okay. I just graduated from college.
Oh, wow.
I was a double major in biomedical sciences and philosophy, and a minor in health sciences.
Ya Allah.
Nerd.
And, yes, big nerd.
Genius. We have a genius.
nerd, big nerd.
Yeah.
بعدين I'm working as a medical assistant in a dermatology office.
Okay.
اللي أنا شغالة معاهم مطلعين دين أمي. Actually,
Cut that
really
out.
bad. Actually, no. Like, just leave that as a shout out for them. It's not like they're gonna understand us in Arabic, but still.
We're tagging them. Clip this and send it to the office.
Where's your office?
Caption that.
No, my manager likes me. Please, my manager and my nurse practitioner both like me.
Very nice.
Who doesn't like Justina? You know, that's a question.
The two other workers that were good.
Exactly. That's exactly who doesn't like me. Best. So life is kind of boring right now, but that's a good thing because my life is always very eventful. So I feel like it's good right now that things are kind of quiet because I'm just trying to worry about me, worry about school, worry about my friends, and I feel like that's good for me. And God, of course, number one. But you know, I feel like all of that is good.
Yeah.
It's weird being out of college. How do you feel being out of college?
I feel
His
amazing.
job didn't change. He didn't really do much.
Yeah.
No, but he was still studying. Can female Zakro projects?
You think he studied?
I did.
He's not you?
Kind of, but David, I still study.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I've seen your study. You did not.
Okay, but
You
as an
studied now
engineer-
more than actual study.
As an engineer, he did
Yeah,
some.
I needed to study.
Yeah.
I need to
you
do
know,
assignments.
he
and
did
stuff.
something.
Yeah,
you know?
but I feel amazing about it because I actually have extra time to do more stuff that I
Like
just
this?
pick to do on
Yeah.
my own.
Yeah, like
Yeah, like this, like traveling, like spending more time with the family, like all that stuff.
this. Congratulations on your sister.
Oh, yes.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
She
And
just
your-
graduated.
Your sister is
Better.
almost there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
She's in her third, fourth year.
She's in third year, but her
Yeah.
third year she's doing
Rotation.
masters.
Still in your-
Masters.
Yeah.
Masters in what?
They picked her for this program thing
Okay.
where she adds 1 year, but she does her masters in it, and she gets.
So she's 5 years, not 4
Yeah.
years.
Oh, that's
Hello.
cool.
So she does her masters this year,
So-
and then next year she goes to rotation.
Rotations. But that's so stupid. They should have done the masters in the beginning.
No, I don't know, but they're paying for it. Who cares?
مش فكرة مش في كده الفكرة ان all the studying that she just did she's gonna have to forget about it for a year على بال ما تعمل الماستers and then go back and do
She's
a
a nerd. She
rotation.
won't forget.
Yeah, I know.
She's a smart girl.
Yeah.
Sure. David is smart too, but he's just
Yes. Just
doesn't like
lazy.
to put in
but
the
he's
effort. Yeah.
Good time. Good
You
time.
turn back anywhere because this road is actually. Look at how the phone is shaking.
Yeah, it's taking a
I hope this video is not.
It's 100% gonna be shaking.
It's okay.
How's my phone better?
Your phone is heavier.
Yeah, maybe. Well, okay. Here's the point of this podcast, and here's why we have Justina today. Other than she's a cool person, okay.
I have it on video. I have it on video.
The abuse is there.
I want everyone to realize, anyone that's watching this, there's a reason be did it. If I'm abusive, there's a reason.
I have never done anything wrong in my life.
I've been hit by Justina, and I'm
Once,
The
and then
nice
I
guy.
apologize because he said don't do it again. بس ده يستاهل. دي حاجة محترمة.
I said do it again. It's mad.
Because you're still
You don't have
disrespectful. You're still
rights.
rude.
You don't
No,
have
he doesn't have
rights.
rights. He doesn't have rights.
I have it on video. It's all nice.
Okay.
Okay. So we started this game, okay, that basically this reel that got sent on the voice chat.
We will post a clip of it.
Yeah, we'll clip it now. And it's basically this game that happens on WhatsApp. And it's basically a main admin. And he adds in a big group of friends that knows each other. And you basically get into an elimination style game.
Survivor. It's called Survivor.
And we call it the Survivor.
So it's an actual game called Survivor.
And yeah, there is. And it's just like the Hunger Games, like all of that, but on a WhatsApp.
But there's no hunger. We all eat.
Okay. Yeah, nobody died.
Nobody died.
Nobody died. Maybe some friendships died on the way. I don't know. But we, just to spoil it, we have Justina.
The winner.
Because Justina won it.
Well, second. We'll tie it for winner. You
Tied?
and me the one.
No, she won.
I won.
She
لا
won.
بس I will say قبل ما أقول I won. I made it like we as a pact. The last four of us made a group. So technically, the four of us.
Who were the last four?
Me, Carol, Mina, and Fedi.
Okay.
All four of us
Mina-
technically won. I just technically won because me winning would give the least amount of money to other people. But I won the money and I split it with everybody like
Yeah.
right then.
So there was a jackpot. It started at $100 when we started the game, and it was coming straight out of my pocket because I thought it would just be fun to do the whole thing. وبعدها it got up to like $250 maybe,
220 something.
220
like that.
or something,
Yeah.
and it racked up by like the actual game just going about. And
People giving money to the game.
yeah, some
Watch.
people.
Gave money.
Yeah,
And
gave
then Adel
money.
at some point gave money because he was like, I've been such a bad مش عارفة
Admin.
admin. So
For every week he missed, he added an extra $.
yes, he did.
Yeah.
Yes.
Listen, it was good. It was good. So now I want to get in details, right? All the votes were basically
Anonymous.
Nobody knew who got voted for.
Am I finding out who voted for
Everything.
You can
Everything.
ask anything you want.
Okay.
Who voted for you? Why they did it? If I have an answer, and I also want to hear from you. I want to hear like
Okay.
where did you guys backstab each other? Who was like your target? All of that. But I'm gonna start by basically saying like the game rules.
The Google Doc I made. I should have shared it with you first before I just started recording.
I have game rules.
Yeah,
Okay. So the number one rule is weekly anonymous votes. Second is every week someone will gain immunity at random. Only them and the admin will know. Number 3, quitting is an option. 4, alliances are optional. 5, no re-entry. 6, the last person standing wins the jackpot. 7, bullying or any form of abuse will not be tolerated. And that happened. Number 8
That did.
is no hard feelings. Voting, yani wise. If you get voted out, don't be a kid about it. And then with the voting rules, it's a single name DM to the admin every Friday at midnight. So every week, everybody in the group that's still alive, they send me a vote. The votes get tallied, and then the person gets voted that next minute, basically. Person with the most votes gets eliminated. In case of a draw or a tie, it will be announced, and there will be a revote between the tied contestants. And then you also have the viewer mode, which was $10 to re-enter, and that you get.
You never
Well-
paid for that, did you?
I do.
You
Yeah.
did? Oh.
The people get put back in once they get voted out, and that's for them to like stay in the loop. Okay. They can't vote once they're like re-entered, and any stupid comments or bullying also from the viewers, they would get removed, and no refunds. But that's basically the overall like rules. Okay. It reminds you guys of what happened a little bit. And I hope people do this. If you like have a group of friends, maybe 10 people, maybe do this and send me what happens. I would love to join in. Let's first go back to the first week, okay? And I want to show you guys. Yeah. That's fine. But you'll remember
Yeah.
some of it.
Well, when you start talking about it, I know I'll...
Yeah. So for the first week,
Am I going straight, by the way, right? Like,
you can take left. Yeah.
There's nothing to the right unless you want to go to Titusville.
Yalla Bina.
Yalamina?
Go left.
I have
go
a
left.
really good coffee shop. It closes in an hour.
Yeah, we're not making.
We're not making. I mean, we could make it in an hour, but
Well, it's 30 minutes. It's like 20 minutes.
Okay.
I'm hoping this doesn't take too long.
Yeah.
Okay. So the first week, the game was simple. Okay. Obviously, everybody was confused why they got added to a random group it's called Survival. I got a lot of like messages saying, what is this? What do I do? And some people were like, oh, I want to leave. I don't want this. This is gonna be too much drama. Not a single person left.
No one.
The whole way, by the way. People got their feelings hurt, but they stayed in. So everybody in the first week had to choose who they thought would be the winner. Okay? So, and this was the rules. It was that if you did pick the right person to win, which let's say people picked Justina to win the whole thing, which is obviously like an underdog story. If the actual group, the 30 people watch this, they'll understand how much of like an unlikely scenario Justina was.
Yeah. I never thought I would win, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, we were gonna ask you that. We were gonna be like, did you actually think you would win?
No.
Yeah.
But I also... Okay, Badin.
Okay.
We'll get
Had
to
a
it.
plan, huh?
We'll get to it.
Yeah, I know you have a plan, so...
So let's say David picked Justina to win the game in the first week. He would split the profits with her. Like if she won, he would get 20% of it. At the time, 20%, it doesn't sound like a lot, but it's $20 anyways for just playing a game. And then Justina would have gotten the 80. But now that we know the profits were more, maybe some people got more money split with Justina, you know?
I think it was Olivia, right?
Just Olivia.
She made $40 out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Olivia made like $40. And here's the thing. With each game that gets played, this game was supposed to last 29 weeks. Because you have 30 people, one person gets eliminated every week, 29 weeks. So it's a long game. And every week I needed to come up with a game for everybody to play. And if you don't participate in the game, you're not getting immunity. So here's the immunity idea of it. Each week there is a game or a task that you gotta do. If you do it, your name gets put into a random number generator and you get picked. And if you're picked, you have immunity for the week after. So even if everybody voted for you, you still don't get eliminated. Did that ever happen to you?
No.
Yeah. Has it ever happened to you?
What, the being voted
Like,
for?
yeah, like you had immunity and you got
No,
voted.
No,
You got
out pretty
eliminated.
early.
Because of the immunity.
Yeah, he got
How did you get
eliminated because of it.
Because I'm just there. Everybody voted him and he had immunity. So yeah.
So he chose you.
So he chose me.
So
Yeah.
I remember
I tried
this.
convincing them not to choose you since I'm
I mean, you tried. Fair enough.
I tried.
But here's how that worked, right? So I was like, there has to be a twist for whoever got immunity to have the balls to tell everybody to vote them out, right? And to act for it to actually happen. Because we're talking about convincing 20 people to vote for you. And by the way, it was so crazy to the point that I would get like one person changing their vote up like 3-4 times, right? So I never thought it would happen. But he came to me and he's like, Adil, do you have a plan if like I get everybody to vote for me? Or I guess maybe I told him that if you get everybody to vote for you, I'll have a surprise for you. Okay? So he was like, okay, I got you. Let me do it. Then like 6 hours, I start receiving like, Mark, vote out, Mark. And I was like, this guy is crazy. And then I still had like 2 or 3 people that hadn't voted him. They didn't vote him. There was other people that didn't vote for Mark. So I was like, khalas, I don't have to do the twist.
Yeah.
Last 10 minutes, everybody switches to Mark.
Yeah.
So I'm like, wow, okay. I announced that Mark has been completely like, he got all the votes, and then I announced that he had immunity. And then I give the big twist was that whoever gets voted with immunity, full board, like everybody voted for, he gets to vote someone. And then your boy David got eliminated right there and then within the minute.
But I think you enjoyed being more admin anyways than you would have been playing.
Me?
Yeah.
I wasn't really admin though.
He didn't.
You were never really admin?
No, he didn't do anything. He just wanted to feel included. I didn't allow anybody to get involved.
Besides you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically,
I helped him with game ideas. That's about it.
Yeah,
Okay.
or execution of it.
Yeah, I could tell.
Because like 15 weeks, 20 weeks in, I was drained. Like
Yeah.
I was just like ideas.
I don't have the
really coming.
creativity personally for all of that.
Hard.
Okay, wait. I need some brownie points. Though. What do you guys think? Like,
No,
was
I
it
think
a
you
good-
did a good job.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Way
think you
too
did
long,
a good job. It was just it was a little long, but
Of
I think you
course.
did a really good job.
But here is the thing with the long. It's, if you think about it, if I made this any shorter, I would have died.
yeah.
We're talking about I can't keep up with every
Yeah.
3 days. I have to kick someone
Everyone
out.
is busy. So to be fair,
Exactly.
like it worked out for the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
So first week, I'm gonna tell you some of this stuff, right?
Okay.
So first of all, first immunity ever was freaking Singap.
He didn't know.
Yes, he didn't even reply to the text. So first week, one of the guys that basically is like the I'm too cool for school kind of guy in the group didn't see the message of immunity. Nobody knew
He
who
didn't
had
see it?
immunity. No, he didn't see it. He didn't acknowledge it.
No, Sarah said
Nothing.
he had immunity the first week. Because nobody else said anything.
Yes.
Oh,
People would
interesting.
lie about who had immunity.
Interesting.
Okay? So then, here is some of the funniest stuff. I'm gonna say some names and who they voted for, just for the fun of it, right?
Okay.
So I know there was 2 main people,
Mhm.
right, that were getting voted that week. Do you guys remember?
Kirsty
Okay.
and I don't know the other one. Mono?
And Mono,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
the person that got voted out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Funny enough, Mono's the one that suggested the whole game. He's the one that sent that video of that
I felt
reel.
really bad for him. I'm not gonna
You
lie.
guys were-
He died first week.
Yeah, but you need to understand how much I got like shit for me not including any of the boys in admin. Because they
Oh,
were like, we
really?
came up with the idea, like let me help. Let me
Yeah,
be
It
involved.
makes sense, but at the same time, too much.
It's just unbiased,
admins in
though.
one hand. Yeah,
I wasn't
like, it
biased.
would've just been no, you weren't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I yelled at him
tried.
one time because I thought he was biased. Not yelled at him.
I proved
texted
to you that I
him,
wasn't.
but he
Because people were
But
lying.
he
They're
was.
saying like Adil did it. Adil told me
Yeah.
what you did. And I was
Yeah,
like,
I
I did
got
this.
influenced, but he wasn't biased.
I wasn't lying.
He wasn't.
Okay, hear this out, right?
Okay.
So Kiro,
Kyrgyzstan or
Kyrgyzstan.
Singa? Okay.
guess who he voted for?
Mm.
Mirella.
Oh yeah, I
So
remember.
random. So random. Why
Out
did
of
you do
every
that?
Because he was mad at her for something.
Oh, by the way, you could tell from the vote that someone is mad at someone. Like
serious?
that week. Because I'm like, okay, why would you vote for your best friend? What are you doing?
It was so funny.
Okay, another funny one is Joseph, right? Voted for Nusayr.
Now, because I told him
You
this.
told him?
Yeah.
Again. So you have just random.
I voted the same first too, and then I changed it after.
Okay, so most of people voted mono. Okay, there was a few votes for Christie, but it wasn't enough. I remember at some point it was 50-50 or like it was really close, but then it shifted completely mono because apparently mono tried to outplay everybody, made 4 different group chats with like different groups, and then
Oh, then I guess it's good that I voted for him because he never added me to no group chat.
I was in one, and then my friend was in another one.
No, I never got added to nothing. So
He had a group chat with
Sorry,
like
Mom.
Morella and them, and then a group chat with the guys, and a group chat with them.
Interesting.
oh, look at it. Okay, so what we were saying about the Nusayr being voted, it was second week. So he had gotten immunity second week, So it was 29 people basically
That voted for him.
that voted for him. Mono's out. 29 people voted for him.
No, but he didn't kick me out second week.
I mean,
No. It was like 6 or 7 week.
you played a lot. That's
Yeah,
what,
yeah.
But maybe, by the way, maybe you did get voted out quick.
Not in second
I
week.
felt like you got voted out.
Not
pretty
in
quick.
second week though. No.
Nah, I mean, apparently it felt like more, but it was 2 full weeks because you get voted out the end of the second.
I don't
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah, it might have.
Maybe.
Game 2 was 9 p.m. The game will take 15
No,
minutes.
because I had immunity a few weeks after. There's no way I got second week.
What is it?
I had immunity at some point in like 6th week.
You think so?
There's no way I died in second week.
So what happened
The
here?
thing is wrong.
Yeah, me pull up the document.
Nah, I haven't.
Okay, well.
Oh, maybe you didn't get voted out
No,
because. Wait, what happened here?
I think he messed up something.
Okay. Oh, second week was Christie's immunity,
There you go.
but Nosair got voted out.
Mhm.
But he also had immunity for some reason. But
He won the game, I think.
Yeah, he won the game. Yeah. Once
What
the
was
killer
the
is
game
guessed, the
that
game is. Okay, yeah. So game 2 was you were the killer
Mhm.
in the game,
And Christie caught me.
Oh, yeah.
and Nosair was the one that
No.
had
Christie's
immunity.
the one that caught me, and Nusayr had immunity normally.
Yeah.
And then maybe Christie's the one that voted you out.
I don't know.
The red and the yellow board.
It's okay. The next one is gonna also turn red. But to explain the game, so there would be a killer in the game. So I picked a random number, and for some weird reason, he's sitting with us at the car, and he's also one of the. By the way, when I was coming up with that game, we were traveling to Miami, right? And he was like, "Adil, hook me up. Like, let me get
I want to
involved."
be the killer.
I wanted to be like,
The Key West trip? Is that what you guys
No,
did?
I did a
Miami.
different trip.
We're going for his sister.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh, my the white coat.
okay.
For my sister, like a year past. And then he was like, Adil, like, give me insider information. wanna
I
know."
tried everything.
I was like, I'm not giving you anything. And then I pick a random number to pick one person to like be the main killer in that game, and it's him. And like, there is no way,
It's so funny.
actually no way. And I thought people would be like,
It
this
felt
is
like,
inside job.
Yeah, like
The inside
friends.
job.
Yeah.
Like,
That is what
100%.
it felt like, yeah.
But here it is. Like, he played it very well. He started killing people in that chat, right? The people that would get killed would not be able to get a chance at immunity. But Christie or Nosair, one of them,
It was Christie, I remember that.
okay,
It was.
it picked, said David was the killer. She guessed him. She got immunity for the next week, and that's why she survived. Okay, and maybe it was third week you got voted out. No, Bardu? Okay, I'll figure it out. But basically, on my list, it said Nosair and Christie had immunity. Okay, and then everybody picked Nosair to get voted, and then your name is crossed out. So you got eliminated that week.
But I had immunity at some point.
Let me see. So game week 3, Ravi had immunity, and then game week 3, who got voted? Yeah, David, you're not on my list for game week 3. So
think you
you
must
must have gone. You were back in because you were you got involved maybe in some crazy. Alright, we're back. Game 3.
It doesn't go far up in the chat. Like, I was trying to go back in the Survivor chat. It doesn't go that far up.
Because it's yeah, by the way, you weren't involved after that. There's no way.
But I had immunity at some point.
You had immunity because you were in the chat with us.
No, like actual immunity in the game.
You think so?
You told me this.
Maybe it was like a side game or something. But Justina, do you want to know who voted for you?
Yeah.
Nah, I'll
I
find
can
it.
guess, but so like.
I'll find some stuff. That
Who was the most voted in the game?
I think Singab,
Makes sense.
because that man got.
He got voted out twice.
Yeah, I remember counting, and that guy had over 60 something votes over like 10 weeks.
And then,
I said, oh, this is one of those games. Game week 3, it was, I want you all to mention someone that you would want to be included in the game that haven't been included already. And that's when I added someone.
You added Hilda.
Hilda, right?
Yeah.
You guys added her to
Yeah,
your
I'm still
chat.
mad about that because Hilda should have stayed in the game longer. It's not.
She didn't survive long enough.
No, I don't know why she got voted out, but it was not a good reason. Like, I did not want her to get voted out, I remember.
And by the way, there was such a smart thing I remember now is a lot of the groups would like know within each other who had the immunity, right? And then they would have the other group vote for them, so their votes are dismissed.
Yeah,
Like your votes don't count if you
Yeah.
vote for immunity,
yeah.
right? And then that week I see a lot of Singap votes, obviously, but you have Bisky. Bisky was getting a lot of votes. That's when Bisky left the chat, and that was the first
She got
girl.
voted out quickly, didn't she?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the first girl because on my list I had it split into boys and girls. Okay, because I wanted to see like who's gonna team up together.
Yeah.
To see, and there was shifts sometimes where the girls would get mixed up and the votes would be just straight girls like voting one person, and it helped the girls out. They survived longer. Game week 4, it was double elimination, and it was Nadella. Nadella's this kind of game that you group up with your friends, and it was basically, we were at that time maybe 26 people in the game, or 27, and I would throw in a number in the chat, and you guys had to make a group within mentions, okay, or the names of the people with a specific number of people, and if someone overlapped, they would get kicked out of that Nadella round. It was kind of crazy to keep up with, but I had
Some of the games I felt so stupid. I didn't understand what some of them meant. Like, I just remember I'm listening to you read it now, and I'm like, dang, I don't even remember how to do this. Like,
I came up with some crazy stuff.
yeah, you really did.
Like actually, what is it called? Yeah, there is a few things here. But game 4, I have Michael and Singab. And then Singab was the one that got voted out
Yeah.
because him and Michael tied.
Yeah,
And then you guys re-voted and Singab got the second votes.
yeah. He had to get out. You can't play a game with Singap. You can't.
Well, let me read this game. Oh, it was 4th of July. So I made 13 of you were picked
Oh, like
as
the
random
13
representative of the original 13 states. Okay, and the representatives would basically pick one more player to save, and then because it would have been an even number, that 27th player would have been kicked out, or like would have been.
So I got saved. I got
let me see.
saved in the states thing. It must have been Hilda or something.
Yeah, you must have, because I didn't keep that data on my list because it was on the chat. Like each person that, you know.
Yeah.
And for some weird reason, Kiro was immune that week. Out of all, Kyrgyzstan was the immunity. And then Ravi was also immune for some reason.
Who knows?
This is the Heights. Okay, this one was cool. This is one of those creative games that I came up with. So, there is a game that I heard about as a kid. It's like one of those, like, if you're standing in a line and you could see the people in front of you's hat colors, right?
Yeah, one of the things that really confused me was that one.
So, by the way, this is how I ranked you all. I ranked you based off height. So I had to get data on your ass.
How did you even get that? Like, there's some stuff where I'm like, how did you even think of that?
You need to understand.
You're searching up all of our cars for like that one round. Like,
I went through hell to
He asked me what people cars was. He was like, what does she drive? What does he drive?
when
Yeah,
did
I
you
had to
that kid? You
confirm.
remember what everyone drives?
I had to confirm. By the way, I had almost everybody. The only person that had to do illegal shit,
I remember this.
and I cannot believe I did this, was Helda.
You had to go on the DMV
You
and
could have
stuff.
just asked me.
I went
you
through
ask me?
hell.
But then
I
you
didn't want to make
would know the
it.
game.
I couldn't do it.
Oh.
He was out, so I can ask him.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It's okay.
But here is the thing: you need to understand, Helda, right? You can send this to her. I went through
They
your
know I'm
Instagram.
making the podcast.
I
They know.
went through Instagram. I went through every single
Yeah,
picture,
which
every
side?
single selfie you took. I matched the car seat, right, to each car, so I can know what car you drive. I also, no, listen. I also went through your sister, your mom's Facebook, your dad's Facebook, and I figured out what car, every car in your family. I knew it.
Next level stalker.
Oh my god! I'm
It's
gonna
so-
have a conversation.
He
with
had
him
to come
once
here.
this
I was
is
like, you're insane.
That's actually crazy.
No,
It's crazy
listen,
because
I
he
would have
could've
gone
asked
harder.
anybody.
I would have gone
Me or
harder.
Christy would have told him.
Well, you
So
know
it's
the
okay.
game, but it's fast.
I would have
You
gone
think
harder.
okay, but you think I actually would have understood it?
Yes.
Does it admit that?
You have some brains sometimes.
Okay. Wow, we got that in video.
I
We got that in
Sometimes.
video.
no. It was that was so fun, but the heights one was pretty cool because you basically had to find out who is just a little bit taller than you in the group chat to figure out what hat color you
I'm
were.
not gonna lie, some of those, like, quite literally, I just would ask in the group chat, Hawana A.
Yeah.
What am I?
Which is fine. By
And
the way,
that's how I get it, because genuinely, I don't see
can
a
U-turn
way
here.
that...
Okay.
some
it doesn't
stuff
say
I would've
U-turn, but it's
understood.
fine.
No, it's not my car.
Here is why some of these games I needed, because of one thing. I needed to know who's talking to who. Because when you are admin, you get the answers to those games at the same time once 2 or 3 people figure it out. Okay?
I think I figured it out last time, and I told the guys.
I have a suggestion for food.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Chicken sandwiches.
Okay, from
Like-
when?
From where?
There's a place 4 minutes down
So
that
go
way.
straight?
Which one?
Instead of you making a left
What is it
or
called?
turning a U-turn. Orlando Milk House.
Milk House?
Never
Okay.
heard
Have
of
you
it.
been there? It's good. Me and Carol just had it.
By the way, I have this is insane because I have a list of each of you's height in centimeters in 2 decimal
Yeah,
places.
see, how do you find that
2
out?
decimal places.
How do you find that out? Genuinely, how do you find that? From our, like, IDs or something?
I remember just asking the people that were voted out for heights, or I genuinely, I'm sorry, but whenever like Thursday would happen, I'm eyeing everybody, like who's standing next to who. Okay, Justina's
actually
wearing
so
heels.
mental.
Like
That's some mental stuff. Like, genuinely, actually insane. That's insane.
Joseph is 187.96 centimeters.
I think he was tall at the time.
Amateur.
Yeah, that-
yeah.
I'm exactly 200. There you
But
go.
that was a very good one. That was a very good game.
Am I
Let's
going the wrong way?
You're supposed to make a left, but it's okay.
You didn't
Just
say
let
this
them-
earlier.
I know, because I just saw the thing.
Do I keep going straight?
خلي بالك.
Yani, خش in that lane and at some point make a left.
Here, Yani?
Sure.
Okay. We're gonna get lost.
We're not gonna get lost.
I don't trust you.
You don't need to trust
Yeah,
me.
so this week right here, this is the seventh week was the car one. 7th week, I had to come up with every single person's car initials. And a car's initial is basically, if I drive a Honda Accord, it's HA. Okay?
No, you used the color.
You know what? No, it was
it's
yeah.
HATC.
I should have figured that out because I was the only one that had a number, and I felt like that should have. Now looking back, it shouldn't have been so hard at amateur man.
Because
it
she
should have been
drives-
easier for me to
What do
find
you drive?
my car. A BMW 330i.
330.
So I should have been able to figure out. Besides just
And some people were like, my name is
Make it
not
right
HA. I'm like, bro, what are you talking
right at
about?
the end of the stop sign.
The person that I felt bad for, I got someone's car wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Bobba. Well, no, Bibo.
Not Bob.
Yeah.
But not
My bad. Bibo, I put NP because I thought he had the Nissan Pathfinder, but he had a Nissan Rogue.
Yeah, he had the big one.
Because at that,
It's in 0.5 miles on the left.
No.
Magali had a Lexus IS, so he had the
Rest in
LI.
peace.
Huh?
May you rest in peace.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, bad.
No, there was this was a fun game. I enjoyed this one.
Car.
Let's see. 8th week. Wait, let me see if we had Justina. I don't think you have had a single vote since. for 8 weeks.
You forgot about you.
I don't know how
Well,
you
see,
did
I
it.
think that was the best thing about me though, is that I feel like I was
Forgotten.
well, forgotten isn't the word, but it's like I was under the radar enough,
Mhm.
but still
I
friends
said-
with everybody enough for me to like stay in the game long enough, you know?
I thought there would be a girl that did what she's exactly saying now. She would go under the radar. She's one of those like nice girls in the group that everybody included her. They thought she was soft, but obviously, you know, she's a little bit. She's like
Excuse
a,
me?
like what is the hedgehog?
Left?
The people
Not
with
Kemeton. It's the next building.
Man,
further.
I thought it would be Caroline, maybe like Casey,
no, let's
maybe
go back a second.
Hilaria,
You
like,
said sweet, and then what did you say?
like a
Then you found
hedgehog,
out
like
what?
the people with the when you get close to
Porcupine.
them, the porcupine.
Well, I mean, duh. Like, okay, Mitch.
Yeah, no, it's okay. It's okay.
I'm not a
Uh,
I have it a cap, bro.
oh,
Right there.
we had a
That's
vote
the-
reveal week where people's votes got revealed.
This one?
Yes.
Has it drive through or no?
No.
No, okay.
It's okay. We can hop out.
Yeah, we'll take a quick pause.
The 2 truth, 1 lie. I think you guys teamed up in this one. Pretty sure. Yeah, each person would DM me that, and then like if
Hilda got me that week. I remember.
Yeah.
She figured out my lie.
yes,
See,
and
that's the
then
problem.
you were kicked out of the immunity.
Yeah, that's the problem. When you have best
With your
friends
best
in your
friend.
chat.
But here is the thing: you were the type of things where your friends can stab you
That's the
because they
yeah.
want immunity.
I don't feel like I had a lot of backstabbers though.
Yeah.
Unless did
I
I?
did. I back. That's good.
Did I have a lot of
Oh,
backstabbers?
I don't think so. I think you backstabbed a lot. Because I honestly I felt so bad for Christy.
Yeah.
'Cause-
I do too.
Like I'm seeing her name get voted so much every week, bro. Everything I opened, the girl just had haters.
The girl does have haters, but
It's-
yeah, that was
it's
one of the
okay.
things I felt bad about. I didn't want her to get out.
Eh.
Her or Hilda are the 2 names I didn't want to get out, and Andrew. I didn't want him out either.
Andrew wanted to get me out. First week, he wanted me out.
But that was, but at some point we worked together, didn't we?
Yeah, I was dead.
Both
I got
thought you
him
were
out.
something.
I got him out.
We thought you were something. We
Okay.
thought you were Advin.
So this one was pretty fun. This game
Gotta play
was,
the game.
was the countries one, where I assigned countries to a random country. I did like the top.
Kyrgyzstan was Argentina. I don't know why I know that.
No, he was Japan.
I mean, ano kanta Argentina?
Let me check.
Ano kanta Argentina?
Someone in Australia now. Justina was Argentina.
I was Argentina.
Kyrgyzstan was
Listen,
Argentina.
this is the first week. Let me announce it. First week, Justina voted for Christy.
Christy, remember this?
I voted for Christy.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to see? Justina, Argentina, Christy,
And that's what the big
and then
Christy
someone did.
Why?
like,
Who else voted for Christy? Why?
A lot of
Why
people.
did I
a lot
vote
of
for
people.
Christy?
مش عارف. But Singab was
sorry,
still getting
Christy.
voted. Like it was Christy and Singab again.
This is a public
but
apology to Christy.
Here is
And who-
what it is though. So each one got assigned a country. They would text me like, does my country have 100 million people? Does my flag have a red? How's the weather? What's the biggest trade? And if the country, have you ever visited or no? So if all those things you answered or like you got the answers from me, you're able to guess someone else's country and things like that. Okay? So that was pretty fun. A lot of people didn't get guessed, by the way. A lot of countries didn't get guessed. Some were harder than others.
What was Andrew's country?
Okay? You wanted to guess that one?
No. Well, because most of the game I played with Andrew, so I just don't remember like. much
Andrew was
outside of
out
that.
by that time.
Was he actually?
I mean, at least here.
No, he wasn't.
That was week 10.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
I think it was out with 8.
But because we're talking right now, right? Week 10 best. Guys were down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 guys.
Who was
I-
left in the game by that point?
The girls were Mirella, Sandy, Olivia, Clara, Ilaria, Justina, Caroline, Jessie, Christy, Mimi, Carol, and Helda.
Okay.
Okay, so it was mostly girls and 7 guys.
Mina Karam Who was left? I know Mina and Fadi.
Mina, Fadi, Joseph, Kiro,
Singab.
Bibu, Sengab. Sengab,
I can't believe it took so long to get Singab.
Because he died and came back.
He came back.
Magali brought him back in the
I
game.
can't believe Maghali brought him back. Instead of Maghali bringing himself back. Really.
And Mark was still back in. Yeah, was still in. Because Mark survived a lot.
Sasquatch, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
I was losing Magali died.
And by the way, this was so funny too.
I hate you.
Because there was siblings in the game, and if not siblings, they were like, you know what, they're like the ride-alongs. Like you have your Mirella, Sandy, and Olivia.
Yeah.
You know those three would not vote differently like the whole game, and all of that. But here's the funny part: Christy got voted, Mimi got voted right away.
Her sister.
With Viro Bisky got voted, Viro got
They were
voted.
both
right
out
away.
of town, but they got voted too.
Yes,
They
there
were
was
both
the
in
out of.
Egypt, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was the out-of-town people. I think there was only one person, Olivia, I think was the only person that survived a travel ban. Like anybody that left the country, the
Died.
USA, they
true.
died. They
It's
died. Completely eliminated. There was people that got 2 immunities, like they got immunity twice. Yeah, poor Mimi got voted out that week. I did the Champions League.
Alright, find a stop and let's stop here.
Okay, yeah.
You wanna go up?
That's fine. Yeah, we're 15 weeks in, so yeah, that's about halfway.
Yeah.
So we'll go grab food and we'll be back.
Let's press it back.
Press the volume thing.
Yeah. Oh, that's
We got our burgers.
I got.
You got what?
I got tagged.
Smashed. Alright, would you smash or pass David? I'd smash. I mean the burger. There was another car coming.
نكون مؤدبين عشان this is going online,
I'm
huh?
sorry, I'm sorry. We can
I think people complained.
about
They said we need Adel more unhinged.
More unhinged.
Yeah.
طب ممكن in the next episode.
who
not
could
this
play? I don't
episode?
know.
I cannot say.
I'm-
but they said we need controversy. The
They-
first episode was the best with controversy.
They complained about me.
Yeah, we had to. 'cause we were
You understand? They
careful.
wanted to cut out 40 minutes of me being
See,
controversial.
this is why I didn't. This is why I didn't want to watch it. Why didn't I watch the first episode? This is why.
It's so
And
funny.
then Lashmat, you said women shouldn't have opinions.
We said the opposite.
I
We
said
they should
I
have
want
opinions.
women.
You
with
said
an
that,
opinion.
and then I heard that I did in the back. Apparently, it was like,
No, Adel said yes. Adel said
okay,
yes.
whatever.
I said I want a woman with an opinion.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
We said fatherless women are bad.
This is why I didn't.
God, that was the worst one.
Why I didn't
That
watch
was
the
the worst
episode.
one.
This is literally why.
I got hit back on my boy. My boys called me up and they're like, "Adam, you can't say
Yeah,
that."
you
Yeah,
can.
fatherless women purpose
You
bad.
literally can.
But that was the that was our most viewed episode.
Yes, because it was Musiba.
My boy at night, we met that night after it went live, and he's like, "You know, your thing has like 300 views." I was like, "What?" And he's
Yeah.
like, "You know, that's how it starts about cancellation, right?" I was like,
Yeah, it's like.
Our
So we
first
just
podcast
started-
gets us
I
canceled.
swear, if you guys get canceled,
It's so
I won't be
funny.
able to defend either one of you.
Okay. We left off on a good part. When you guys are eating, I'll tell you about what's going on. We're 15th
bite
week is when Justina starts getting votes.
Hey, beta,
Okay.
who voted me?
Let me first see why you didn't get voted out. Ooh, it was between you and guess who?
I don't know.
It was between you or Clara.
Who voted for me, beta?
I can't say all of them,
Excuse me?
but
No, you're gonna tell me who voted for me.
Stanley.
Well, I remember this. Yes.
I mean, you can assume Clara voted for you and you voted for Clara. Fair enough. Yeah, but you had most of the girls. There wasn't that many votes for you.
Aywa, who
There
who
was
did?
only 4 votes for you.
Aywa, mean.
2 boys, 2 girls.
Who was the boys?
You could also guess because there was only Mina
Let's
and
start with the
Fadi
boys, yeah. Mina Fadi, who else was in the game right
and
now?
Bibo and Mark.
It was Mark and Bieber.
Yeah, Mark and Bebo. That's easy.
Okay. The girls, I said.
Mark Sasquatch voted for me?
Yeah, yeah. He wanted
You
me.
had to.
He wanted me to tell the guys to vote for you.
Really? Well, it is fair. Considering what I did to him, it is fair.
Okay, I think the glare is still there. Can someone? Oh my God, it's the
I
worst
forgot.
part.
Yeah,
Guys, 1 second. I'm gonna come up. David, I'm sorry.
These this part in.
Yeah, we are.
Don't keep the Hey man.
Can you fix the camera?
I'm not coming back up.
We need you back.
Alright, that's good.
I'm driving with no hands right now. Very nice.
You're doing good.
Clara, I'm assuming what other girls were in the game at that point?
Caroline.
She wanted me out.
Yeah, Caroline. But Caroline did not vote you.
Who's the other girl besides Clara?
Jessie.
Jessie voted me?
That was Caroline.
Huh?
Jesse voted her?
Maybe.
Really?
Yeah, it was. But you had most of them. You had Carol. You had Helda. You had even Ilaria voted Clara.
Well, wait. So who voted for me? It wasn't Caroline. It was Jessie.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Makes sense.
Okay, but that week's game was so easy. That week's game was, I said, that number represents something in your life. Find out what the number means and DM me. And it was each person's follower count. But I felt people thought that was difficult. Like, what does that mean? I don't know any. And I had people like texted me right away. They knew their follower count.
I don't pay attention to my follower account, so it didn't hit for me like, oh.
Yeah.
700 or something. That's my followers. Next week.
The next week was send me a screenshot of my contact on your phone. Most creative one will get a chance of immunity. I don't even remember what I've received, but I assume
Bebo won that.
Ooh, this week we're getting into obviously the less. It's like the top 10, top 15 people. So you have the girls. This is what's ridiculous.
Your thing open, David.
It's gonna open
It's
up.
like
What did you get? Oh, it's water.
Yeah.
ايه تحتيها؟
It doesn't close. Keep.
طب شيل المفتاح يا ابني. شيل المفتاح.
This week the votes were so random that I think the person that got voted out. So this is week what? This is week 17. Okay, listen to this. Mark didn't want to vote for anybody, so he voted for himself.
Which makes no sense because if you've already voted for me, then خلاص stick to it. Why didn't you just vote me again?
Right?
That makes no sense.
Fadi
Yes,
and
طب شيل
Mina.
المفتاح طيب.
I think Fadi and Mina had different votes, okay, before.
What did they vote?
But they voted for different people. Fadi voted Jessie. Mina
Oh.
voted Helda.
Oh yeah, we had some confusion because that was the time when Hilda wasn't supposed to get out,
Yeah.
and Mina voted her out, and he was like, "Sorry, I got confused."
Okay, then
I remember.
He
Ilaria.
asked me, I said both of them.
ليه طيب؟ انت ايه علاقتك انت باللعبة؟
I was bored. I had to have fun somehow.
You're actually so annoying.
I love you. See, me too strong to tell the stage and kick her out.
Helda.
This is proof, Hilda. You were not meant to get out.
We didn't have that.
He's the reason that you got out. Okay? Don't get mad at me.
Where is that thing?
All the way to the left. Spin that knob
Nice.
and then turn on your lights all the way to the left, bottom left.
This?
Yeah. You can park if you want. We can finish up the
Is this on?
episode. Huh? You got it? Okay. So Ilaria voted Mark. Justina voted Jessie. Caroline voted Helda. Jessie voted Helda. Carol voted Jessie. Helda voted Carol. Like, it was all confusing.
Why did
Almost-
Hilda vote Carol?
Nobody knows.
Hilda, what happened? All right.
Okay? That was weird. I was so confused. And that's when Mark got out. Next week, Mark was voted out. Caroline had immunity, so Mark didn't vote Aslan. He was just like, this
gave
is
up
getting
on us.
too, he
Yeah,
was
he gave
like,
up.
it's getting too sensitive. I don't want to make enemies. Let me get out, which I respect.
Interesting, but okay.
I sent 3 random pictures that week. I said funniest like captions. I remember sending a picture of a monkey, and then a picture of one of the people in the group.
Oh, I gave you the pictures.
Yeah.
See, give
Yeah,
all the
I-
pictures.
But that week, you had immunity, but everybody voted for Caroline and Carol. Caroline got voted.
Who voted for Carol?
No need to.
Shut up. Yeah, tell me. Who voted for Carol?
By the way, let me see. Carol, Alaria, and Caroline, which makes sense. Number 20. And then, honestly, finalists top 5, very impressive people. Fadi, Mina, I don't know how these two survived when there was literally at some point 7 girls to them.
Well, me and Mina were working together for most of the
Meshibas
game.
is still like, the girls could have easily, like 5 of them would have outnumbered me. Like, it doesn't matter. But some people didn't care at that point. Top 5 was Fadi, Mina, Alaria, Justina, and Carol. Okay? So Alaria got voted. And then you know basically what happened from there. It ended up being Mina versus Justina in the final. And it was a split or steal. And nobody remembered because it had been like 32 weeks by then. Nobody remembered if anybody had picked her or Mina to win the whole thing. And then it was $250 jackpot. And then I had to, it said Mina had Caroline and Fadi picked him to win. And then with you, it was Fadi. Wait,
Was it Olivia?
no.
Olivia.
It was just Olivia, yeah. So Olivia got paid $50.
And you
And
each
then
get 100.
you got paid the 200, and I assume you split it with the guys and Carol. You split 50. So Olivia,
Made
even though
$50 for no reason.
even though she was, by the way, voted like early, like maybe 15th week, this girl made $50. I feel like it was an amazing game. I enjoyed every moment of it.
Can I say my side? of the
Yes,
game?
I would love it.
Okay.
Where am I
There
going,
was a
by the
lot
way?
of Menta,
Keep
you're
going
just
straight.
gonna keep going straight. There was a lot of controversy around me in the beginning of the game, and I don't know why. I don't know why. Because
It's bad. It's a little bad. Yeah. My bad.
number one, I wasn't in any alliances. I had no
That's
alliances in this game.
So you were in my life.
Not from the beginning though.
Yes, you
weren't-
were.
No, I wasn't.
Second week you were.
No, I wasn't. Well, from
Second
the
week.
beginning, I didn't have any alliance.
Did you care to win?
No.
Okay.
Throughout this whole thing, I didn't care to win. At some point, Sasquatch added me to his group chat. And I think Casey was the reason I got added. But apparently, I find out from Sasquatch a few weeks later that someone had said that I already had made alliances and a whole bunch of things were said.
It's a rumor.
Rumors, and I didn't do any of that, by the way. My first alliance was Sasquatch and that group. But the issue with that group is that I knew from the beginning, يوم ما كانوا عايزين يطلعوا حد would be me, because I saw the friendships of everyone in the group chat, and I said, not a single one of these people would not like to stop that. There's-
So it can be covered. Yeah. So
There's
you
some
thought you
kids
would be
like
the
that.
first one to get like voted out if that alliance fell apart.
Well, yeah, that's.
Alright,
I
yeah.
knew I would get voted out.
Yeah.
And then at some point, within the first like few weeks, Andrew texted me and was like, I don't know how it started, but we made an alliance together. And I know that you were in on it too. It was me, you, and Andrew. Andrew had people he trusted, and I really didn't have anyone I trusted except Carol. And at that point, Hilda wasn't in the game. And I knew I could trust Christy too, but at the end of the day, she was in the other group, and so I said, مش عايزة أعمل لها مشاكل يعني.
For Helda?
No, for Christy. Because Hilda, when she was in the group, I knew she would be with me, but in the beginning, I was really just thinking about Carol, and then I knew I trusted Andrew, and I knew I trusted shouldn't have trusted you, but I should that I trusted you.
It was out.
مش عارفة رغم
I was the most
سبب
powerful
المشاكل.
ghost.
Yeah, كان سبب المشاكل كلها.
He
So
wanted the drama. He cooked.
I loved it.
For a
so
few
fun.
weeks-
I made the game fun.
shut up. You were a gaslighter, is what you were.
100%.
So for a few weeks, it was me with Andrew and David, and then at some point, David got out, Andrew got out, and then at that point, it was me and Mina that really, for the rest of it, we did the rest of it together. My original idea was that, okay, the group that we decide on and the people we decide on that want to be with us, like, we won't turn on each other and we'll decide who gets out. And that was my goal from the beginning, is I was like, okay, well, Fadi, I'm not going to vote him out. I'm not going to vote Carol out. I'm not going to vote Hilda out. I'm not going to vote these people out until, like, we all decide on it in the group chat together.
Fair.
Then, because you're naming some people that voted for me,
Yeah.
Mina did a whole bunch of tests, like random tests on people to see
83.
if they were loyal. 83.
No, it's a game. Good.
Oh.
Leave the game.
How did you get
Did
2 more
some
points?
tests to see.
How did he
Oh,
do
you got
that?
a bonus.
Crazy.
Well, because they would say in the group chat, like, okay, I would say with all of them, we're all gonna decide on people together.
Yeah.
And then Mina would go and say, let's نعمل حاجة من وراها. But it wasn't really min waraya, because Mina would come and send me the screenshots after. So he got Caroline that way, because Caroline, he said something about wanting to vote out Ilaria. I almost said Elaine. Ilaria. And then she was like, no, let's vote out Justina instead.
Oh no.
And so that's how, because at some point it was supposed to be Caroline, Ilaria, Jessie, and the Eunices, plus me and Carol. But then when we were like, okay, well, they obviously have their own plans. They all came out برضو. But yeah, it's just weird because I remember halfway through, like, hearing, like, Sasquatch, like, said something to me about, like, from the beginning we knew you were sketch and I didn't want to add you. I'm sure who fought for me or something like that to add me.
Drama.
Well, it wasn't even drama. It's just I don't know where the rumors of me being on someone else's group started, because my first alliance.
They're like, yeah, have you seen that? Like, maybe.
You see, let me tell you this.
Anytime they gave me, they were like, maybe.
Are you serious?
Remember when there started to be this,
Why
like,
didn't you tell me?
you can stay.
Nah, let's move back on.
So there started to be this something that I called, like, it's a vote verification, where there is a big alliance, right, that had the vote verification, which basically, send Adil the vote and get me a screenshot of the vote.
Yeah.
And that used to go into the alliance's chat
Yeah.
by saying, like, here's my confirmation.
Yeah.
Guess what? 90% that
Was
vote would
all a
change.
lie.
That
All
vote
of
got
it was
changed
all a
every
lie.
time. Every verification. And by the way, they used to text me, like, Adil, can I send you this and change it? I'll be like, yeah, absolutely. I'm here for it. You could
I was
change
the
as
first
many-
person to do that.
Because you had your own thing going behind their back.
But I didn't really know whether I was gonna trust the own thing going yet. Like, I didn't know whether I could trust Andrew or whether I shouldn't have trusted you. But I didn't know whether I could trust. So I said, okay, well, let me stay in both chats and let me see which one I'd survive in longer. But so then when Sasquatch and everyone started telling me about the rumors and, like, oh, you were in this group chat from the beginning and we didn't want to add you, I was like, okay, well, regardless, these friendships in this group chat, I wouldn't have survived in it. Because everyone has people they would choose. It wouldn't have been me.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, خلاص, بلاها. And I was like, خلاص, I'll stick with Andrew and I'll stick with the rest of them and see where it goes from there. So really, for the most part, Andrew's the one that thought of most of it. And then after Andrew got out, then it was Mina that thought of most of it. I just played behind the scenes, like, I didn't really think about this game, like, I didn't take it seriously. Because that was also something said about me, like, Justino took this so seriously. I did not. I really didn't.
I know you didn't.
Yeah.
But
I can vouch that I never took any of
I don't
this
think a
seriously.
lot of people did take it seriously.
Some
but-
people did.
Yeah?
Some people did.
Okay, well,
The
I know
group- you should
that
see
it
the
happened.
messages. So when I was officially khalas ba, I was in the chat, but I was basically a mole at that point for Sasquatch's group. Some of the messages of people when they would get out, the way they would respond,
Oh my god, people
bro,
were mad. Oh yeah, obviously.
I pulled, like, it was bad. Like, I remember I remember Casey was one of them too, and it was like her birthday, and
She was
got
upset?
voted out.
Oh my
she
God.
got really mad.
I remember that.
I don't think I voted for her when that happened. I don't think I
Casey,
voted.
I'm
for
sorry.
her.
Happy
That was
birthday.
not on purpose.
I'm
Not
not-
on purpose.
By
I
the way-
don't think I voted for her.
Actually, the guy who said it was on purpose.
Uh-huh.
Like, it's funny, for her birthday, we kick
Are
her
you
out.
serious?
It's horrific.
Okay, this is confirmation because when I won, she put it again in the group chat. She was like, "Whoever was responsible for that,
I said it
I
was
just
me.
want to let
I
you
texted
know you
back.
guys were terrible."
I thought it was me.
It was actually you.
Maybe, I don't remember. Anyone that died randomly was me when I was bored.
Because David will put the effort to get to everybody and be like, listen, خلاص, it's planned.
Where's my
You know?
phone?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Tell
I
all
guess
the
like,
people.
I was
Yeah.
like, I already have 8 votes.
Yeah,
Vote
I
with
have
us.
8 votes already.
I had 0 votes when I said that.
I was gonna read because one of the other messages someone sent was like, it was so weird. Like you're taking this way too deep. I remember someone said something
That's
like,
so funny. I
Half
stopped
the
caring
people
over the
in
last
here-
few weeks, so I gave up a lot.
Yeah.
When it was like the final 8, I gave up. I was like, "Class, yeah, fun."
By the way,
yeah.
that's why I increased the prize pot. Because I knew the people in the game would care more if it's more money. Like someone must, like,
Yeah.
will start getting greedy, you know? Which it basically happened.
That did not happen.
Like,
The prize money was split with everybody.
no, I'll tell you this. Sasquatch left because it had a lot of money. He was like, I don't care about it. Like, I don't want to lose friends thinking like I'm there.
I think
after
money
the
over
money.
friendships, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because
I didn't
Sasquatch,
pick
like,
the
he
money
could have
over
big brained it
friendships
and
either.
won it.
Well, you know what apparently I found out too is that there was a huge master alliance aslan between some people from the Bakabur Thought, some people in
Mm-hmm.
okay, so that whole thing, regardless, there was other people that were
Yeah, but
gonna be liars. in the
Here
end.
is this, right? Bakabur Thought, right, is basically me, right? Which is admin. I'm not gonna be biased to any of
Yeah,
them.
and
I didn't care, right? Plus, there was 3 girls that practically, yani, they share the same brain cell.
No, but Morella was on that secret alliance.
Yeah,
too.
yeah. But like I think with Sandy and Olivia, they didn't care. They were like, Mirella, what do you want us to do? And Mirella was like doing the decisions and then telling them to vote. If they gave it enough effort, they would have won it. But I think you, Carol, Helda, right, stuck together more, and that's why you passed them.
And Kyo were just dumb and look what we're talking.
I'm honest. Joseph voted for the. I'm pretty sure. I remember receiving a vote for Joseph for a person that already been voted out before. Like that's how much he didn't like care. Okay, I told him so many times. I was like, leave the chat if you don't care. He's like, no, I'm gonna stay. I'm like, he's like, I don't care. And I told a lot of people. I had Sengab tell me the same. Kiro tell me the same thing. I had so many guys and even girls tell me like, oh, I don't care about this anymore. I was like, okay, leave. Go to the chat now and
Nobody
get
wants
out.
FOMO.
Right? So they didn't want to do it. So that's Bakabur thought for you. Kiro would vote for some, like he would hear, okay, the group is voting Masalan David, he'd vote Justina. Like he's like, I vote for the person that I want out. I'm like, do you understand? It's a majority vote. It's not just
So
whenever you want.
He just had his own plans.
Yeah. And he got voted out, I assume.
But
on
it wasn't
his,
even, by the way, me, Carol, Hilda sticking together. Rahman, I would never, like I wouldn't say, oh, they would like vote me out or something like that, or they backstab me. I know they wouldn't. I don't have to say that. But it was genuinely, it was the friendships I didn't expect. The people I didn't like, me and Mina, for example. Like,
I
me and
did
Mina
not
are
see that
friends.
coming.
We're friends, but I still didn't expect me and him to be thinking about this whole thing together and like whatever.
Fair.
And
Yeah.
like his loyalty for him to trick people and then come tell me, like all of that stuff is not stuff I was expecting from
Yeah.
So
you know
funny.
from him. Like Andrew, I expected it because at the time we were close, so I was like, okay, like this makes sense. But when Andrew got out and then it was Mina, Fendi wanted to vote for me at the end too. He was like, he's texting her group chat. He was like, is it too late to say I voted for Justina? But at that point, I think I was asleep. أنا أساسا كنت نايمة. So ما حدش رد عليه.
I'm so surprised how Mina and Fadi didn't just
Stay together.
backstab both of you.
Yeah, exactly. They had majority. They were siblings.
Mina was so stuck on you that like خلاص يعني I'm keeping Justina in until the final.
Mina hates Fadi too, by the way. I think that's the biggest reason.
They just didn't care about each other that much. But
No,
it
that's
doesn't
a lie,
make
that's a lie.
sense.
Yeah, no.
It was so funny.
Yeah, I to be honest, I can't explain it, but I think me and Mina just trusted each other, and we trusted that we were going to be loyal, and that was just how it went. Because I knew I didn't have to worry about Carol. I was voting for her half the time, Muslim. Her vote was my vote. Because she had...
Oh, yeah, you did have her vote.
Well, she had Sunday school, so, like, she realistically, she was at church anyways.
Yeah.
So, Makanetcha, like, she wasn't involved in anything.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it was just easier for me to have her vote. And Hilda also didn't care. She wasn't here in Orlando, so it's like anything I would say would go. So I wasn't worried about her either.
Here is the thing. David influenced the last...
The crap out of me, yes.
No, but also the final, the split or steal. Because you guys didn't... I didn't tell you. I didn't remind you of the...
No, I told you who guessed.
Huh?
I was like, who they guessed her, they guessed him.
Yeah, but I made them do it first. And I then was like, okay, here is the twist. Now there is the whole like guessing thing. Your jackpot is not actually all yours. You know? And then you guys were like, okay, let's rethink it. Now, when that rethought came in place, David was there like doing the math, okay? He was standing in the background like, okay, here is like how you optimize the money, right? And so you both don't do actually like something stupid and split it, and then you don't get anything, right?
Yeah.
But here is the
because
thing.
Mina, more people voted that he would win.
Exactly.
So that's why we didn't... It was either me or
But it was
Mina.
Fadi. It's Fadi. It was only Fadi.
Oh, actually?
Like it was Fadi
Are you serious?
and it was who else?
It was someone else. It was Fanny or someone else.
Yeah, but it was the same amount because Fadi would have still gotten, you know,
Well, no,
the
then
jackpot
it
would
didn't
have
make a
been.
difference.
Yeah,
wouldn't
it
have made a
really
difference.
didn't. But now I want to ask you,
Yeah.
Would you have stolen?
would you have stolen off Mina, or what if David didn't tell you about the math? Because you would have only split with one. You would have kept the most money to
But
yourself.
no, but regardless, ya jama'a, I took the
They
money.
split anyways.
And I split. I literally,
I
I
know.
won and I split the money with
Did
Mina.
it come across your mind at all that you wouldn't
No,
split?
no.
Did
Because I
you
don't
think
care about
Mina
the-
would steal?
No.
No,
I
you
knew,
trusted him.
Yes, I trusted him. By that point, khalas, like I feel like he'd already proved to me.
Yeah.
I already
Why
proved
are
to
you
him.
picking off your
I don't know. I'm just weird about it. Leave me alone.
I didn't.
I'm just
even
watching her pick off a piece of the bun on top.
And you've been watching me eat this whole time.
No, it's not right now. It's like, what's happening?
It's not the first time I've been.
Of course.
It was fun. I'm glad that we got a final of two people that were
Yeah,
Honest.
like I knew.
Yeah.
I knew that.
If it
I knew
was me,
that
I would
he
have stolen.
wasn't.
100%.
No, because the money
100%.
didn't matter to me. It wasn't like this money was
neither,
gonna
but for the fun
make
part.
or break it. You know, like
Yeah.
it's okay. So it was just more about like how could we keep the most money to ourselves without giving it to outside people and then split it between ourselves.
Yeah.
That was the thing. I swear to God, if you guys ask Mina and he says, no, I did think about stealing it, Mina, I'm gonna kill you.
I saw him today.
I'm gonna kill you.
I got
We
confirmation.
can call him right now and ask.
Ask him. Call him right now.
Yeah?
Call him right now.
Yeah.
I
I
swear
told
to
him
God,
I would
Mina,
call.
I will kill you if this is what you say right now.
By the way, I saw him and Sam in the morning, and I told them, "Are you guys okay with like me sharing what happened on that game?" They're like, "Yeah, cause chaos. I don't care."
Yo. What's up, Habib?
What's up, bro? How you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
Surviving.
What you up to?
I'm at the house with Joseph.
Oh, very nice. We have a very important question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
You can ask Adil.
We're recording right now the whole episode I told you about in the morning.
Yes, sir.
We want to ask you this straight up. Be honest, okay? The final. If David wasn't there to influence you, tell you, oh, this is how you get the most money out of it, would you have stolen from Justina and kept all the 250?
You see, that's a very tough question. I just came out of liturgy, so I can't say that
You can't
I
lie.
stolen the money.
No,
Can't
but
lie, but
okay.
The fifth?
No, you can't plead the fifth.
No,
The whole
you have to
point is
answer.
we need you to say it.
Would you have stolen? Was there a chance?
No, I wouldn't have stolen.
Okay.
Wow. Okay, that's honest. He said
You're an
liturgy,
honest
like
man.
communion, everything.
Okay, good, Mina, because I said the same thing. I would have been so mad if you would have said that you would have stolen because we were in that together, bro. I would have been so mad.
No, we were in this together and we finished it on like together. We killed it. Like,
What was it like? A 10-week alliance?
We lasted a long time.
Yeah, it lasted a long time. It was quite a long alliance.
I was just
I
saying.
didn't think it was gonna work out, but I'm glad
Yeah,
it did.
I was telling them the same thing. I was saying it was not expected because they were saying, oh, like you succeeded because you had Carol and Hilda that wouldn't have turned their back on you. I was like, no, it wasn't about them because I knew I had them, but it was like the unexpected one with Mina that really like carried the rest of the way. You know what I mean?
Exactly. It
Yeah.
just came out of nowhere, but it's the one that worked at the end, so that was pretty
Yeah.
cool, to be honest.
It would have been a good villain like arc though if you Mina
stole.
because by the way I was just showing them like you and Fadi were and me and Mark were like 3 or like 2 guys compared to like 7 or 8 girls. So
So we were at a disadvantage.
100%. So it could have been like you know, softballing the girl's side, like, oh, I'm with you, like, oh, protect me, and then it comes to the end, and the boy just kills them.
That would have been a wild ending.
It would have been amazing.
If we ever run the game back, we might end it like this.
Crazy.
It's not scripted, Mina.
I'm just saying.
If we run it back, I expect me and you to be in it together. What the heck is this?
Yeah,
I'll be
but
honest,
just
let's give
exposed
us.
it a lot.
I'll be honest, next game.
No, you won't. You're a big liar. No, you wouldn't.
I was thinking about it, but I have a few things going. Once I finish them, I might run one.
Can I be
When
an admin this time?
You can't
As the
just-
winner.
You can't just be an admin. I don't even
Yes,
know.
I can. Because,
I might.
No,
But you
you
won't play.
offered me the admin last time
Yeah,
because
but
I
you
won.
run the whole thing, not him.
Yeah, so I don't want
as
to run it by
winners, We
myself.
should maybe have a chance
I'm not
of being
creative
admin
enough.
with Aiden, right?
Yeah, I wanted to play, but I know I always get killed first.
But so
I-
funny, you
okay.
would.
I would 100%.
Let's do admin next time.
Let me be
because-
admin.
Well, okay, I can't just have everybody be admin.
No,
No,
let
I
me.
won. I won.
Fair
It would
enough.
be
You can
fair
be
for
admin.
me to be admin.
But-
Me and Mina.
The winners are part of the admin.
Me and Mina.
But she
Well,
won't
that's
play.
like-
You understand what the point of the admin is?
Yes.
It's just you basically just count
Listen,
up votes.
I'm not involved in
and
any
that-
drama. I'm not involved in anything that could be controversial.
And that's what we're about to go in.
And I barely
I-
talk to
I was,
anybody, Aslan. So
I got
this would be
Justina here
perfect.
because I also want to talk to you about some drama.
Okay, wait.
Look at her face.
Do you have anything for the viewers, Mina?
I don't even
Sorry,
talk to
say that
anybody.
again?
Do you have anything for the viewers?
Yeah, if you ever play against me and Justina, we might win it again. I'm just saying.
Yes! Yes, Eunice!
Very nice.
One of them
Anything
getting
else for
voted
Mina?
out first. No, thank you, Mina, for answering.
Thank you, Mina. Enjoy.
Of course, anytime, boys.
Say hello to Joseph.
Yeah.
Mesh.
Bye
Say
bye.
hi, Joseph. Hello, yalla, peace.
Bye.
There you go.
Yeah.
He's an honest man.
Yeah, no, that was good.
Yeah.
Wholesome
I told you,
little-
I trusted Mina.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
trust him.
I don't trust him for a penny. I'm not joking. I'm sorry.
I
But-
told Mina he was winning once I died. I was like, when I die, you're winning.
Yeah, yeah. He's smart. He's a smart guy. Yeah.
I mean,
I
he was
thought-
tricking people left and right, yes.
Yeah, he's
Very
smart.
smart.
He's
Yeah,
smart.
very smart.
Fadi, I don't think he has.
Thank you for having a dog in him.
Yeah, he doesn't. No, he's too nice. He's too nice.
Fetty didn't care though.
Yeah.
Like Fetty would just do what me and Mina would tell him to do,
Yeah, exactly.
for the most part. Like we would, but we like I won't say that we ever ordered him to do something, but we always like just tried to convince him like, hey, this is what we're thinking.
But the poor guy, yani, he felt like, okay, I have nothing in this kind of.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like, because you and Mina had, he obviously noticed how close you both were. So when it came to the top 4,
But
there's no
me
way
and
he
Mina never
flips.
discussed anything on our own. It was
Yeah, it
always,
was always
in the group chat.
that's why I'm saying he knew.
Yeah.
Like, khalas, you both were committed.
Yeah.
And you also had Carol's vote.
Yeah,
Always.
yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, and that's the other thing. I'm surprised Carol, like, she lasted that long too. Because Carol, the thing is, with her, it could have gone another way. Because she has other friendships in that Sasquatch group chat that
think so?
now would have turned out differently, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Timing was everything too. But I feel like the group was balanced.
Yeah, it was good.
Like, there was some.
Sasquatch had like 16, we had like 14.
It was 50-50 for
Almost, yeah.
a big part of it. And you also had swaying.
Mm-hmm.
You had, and then guess what? I think I wouldn't say the Justina and Mina group were predicted at all. Exactly.
Yeah, very nice, very nice.
Yeah.
I do have something to tell you guys.
Mhm.
Tell us.
Me and Mina also did it kind of out of spite out of you guys. Because from the beginning, Mina was saying that apparently one time, one of you said, oh, this is just the Book of Thought they're going to win and they're going to
I've
go out
never
to
said
eat
this.
with that money.
I have never said
What?
that, by the way.
Someone said that. Someone
The guys in
apparently
the group
said
chat said this. I was like, there's no way we won that way. Adam's not giving us anything.
Yeah, there's no way. I honestly,
We were the most targeted group.
I mean,
Well,
yeah.
you were the most targeted because we all thought that Aidil, number one, was not going to be fair.
Adil is
Yeah.
fair.
He was fair.
I
No,
tried to
I'm
bribe him with
always
everything.
fair. I'm always fair. I
But
don't
we
care
also,
what it is.
but I think being realistic here, we can also say that like you guys weren't gonna vote each other out. You know, like the Book of Thought, they weren't gonna
We
vote
all
each other out.
voted Kiro.
My kiddo, yeah,
Because Q's retarded.
No, but yeah, that's different. Kira's just stupid. So is Singam. You had to get them both out.
Yeah,
I
and
wasn't in the
Sinkat,
group chat.
he wasn't.
I don't think so. I think it's
Okay, well-
I think it was after they got removed.
You would think so, but I honestly, it was one of those situations, in my opinion. If they actually wanted to win, they could have won.
yeah.
Well, that's
Because
why
they
we
were
tried to
guarant-
make it the best for you guys not to win.
Best-
Because whoever
Fair.
said that, I got annoyed at that. I was like, so we're gonna play this whole game
But
just so they can take the money for the
whoever-
and
whoever
go to a
made
restaurant
that
with
up-
it? No.
Whoever made that up, right, is a genius. And by the way, even if it was made, like if Mina Masan came up with it just to get you, riled up,
I think he was the one that came up with it. In the group chat.
that's
Because
so
he's the one
funny.
that told me, so I thought it was.
But even if
Whatever.
Masalan Kiro or I don't think Mirella would say that.
No.
Because Mirella would just take the money.
She's getting hell with it.
But Joseph didn't care, like I said. David died second week
But he still
Right.
got involved as much as he could.
because he thought it was funny, and it
Yeah, I was
was.
so bored.
Yeah.
No, because I'm still so mad that you told them that I was maybe part of your guys' alliance.
I didn't say yes or no. I didn't say yes or no.
But here is something from a perspective of an admin, by the way.
I had Mark
Right.
Athaka on my side, but
Mark, you could convince Mark.
Mark was like, "I'll do whatever you want." So, but like, okay, fair enough.
Sasquatch or no
Yeah, Sasquatch.
No, Sayer, by the way, I thought he would do more, and he did. Obviously, like
He
killed
killed me.
one of the best players in the game. So because if he wasn't dead, he probably would have been the Mina.
You know what pissed me off about their group and why I didn't want to stick with them? Besides the fact that I knew they would have voted me out at some point.
What is it?
Nosair and Sasquatch, just trust me. Do what I say. Do what I say. And I hated that because I'm like, because they were telling people. Because at some point, without naming names, they were telling specific people what the plan was. And I was like, well, no. You guys aren't telling me anything. And I'm
Yeah.
not gonna, like, what if you guys do me dirty at the end, then it'll be my fault because you guys aren't involving me.
Fair.
So, like,
But that means you cared about it. But I'm gonna tell you from the admin, the fun of it, right, as an admin, is to know this stuff. And I'm gonna tell you now, as
I
an
wanna
admin, you
see
don't
all
hear
that
that.
stuff. Yeah.
Who was your guess for winning in the beginning?
I thought it was gonna be one of the girls, and I thought it was gonna be between like Carol, maybe an Ilaria, low key, but I didn't think it was gonna be Justina because I thought Justina had too many enemies.
Too many enemies.
Justina does not have enemies.
But at the same time, I was like, maybe it's gonna be like a Mirella, because she does have a big part of that group. Like Mirella can play the Sasquatch side,
Yeah.
and she could also play the Bakabortot side.
Yeah.
And then she would have kicked out Justina and her group.
Yeah, no. Very nice.
Yeah, there's a lot of perspectives in this. But
Yeah.
it was very fun.
Yeah.
Not to drag it out for long, we'll close that topic, okay? And then I think we end it, okay? And then if we want to keep going talking about random stuff, we can include it or we don't. Sounds good? Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Bye bye.
No, wait.
No,
I
not
think
bye-bye.
most of the people are gonna watch this are survival players. So if you have drama that
Drop
we
in the
didn't talk
comments.
about, yeah, drop it in the comments. I would love to hear it all. And if you want to play it again, also let me know.
I will.
And like the video. Okay?
Bye bye.
Bye guys.